Hey everybody, this is PJ Riley from Competition Archery Media. Welcome to the Easton Hoyt Pro-Am down here at Camp Minden, Louisiana. Got a great Friday morning. It's kind of cool. We got some overcast. We're not expecting any rain, but really good conditions, except these pine trees are pretty dark here. But we are here to bring you our Hamskea On the Range feature, where we walk around and follow some of these archers through their first rounds today. And we're starting here on range B, because last time at Fort Moore, the rain just got us by the time we got to Senior Pro. So we didn't want to leave Senior Pro out, so we're starting with them today. Let's go out here on B range, check in with some of our seniors. All right, so as we mentioned, Senior Pro. So we've got Tony Tazza, Ray Young, Todd Mead in the PSE jersey, and Sean Greathouse back here in the Matthews jersey at the back. And so this is unknown distance, so these guys are judging. And what I can tell you is they're shooting at a coyote. We've got the picture-in-picture for you so we can show you their target. And so the distance is unknown, but what I can tell you is it's a bomb. It's out there. In this class, I'm going to walk out away from them. In this class, as with all the pros, the maximum distance is 50 yards. With a little wiggle room, you might see one at 51. So, small target, max distance. Let's see what these pros can do. Sean Greathouse is up first here with our Hamskea On the Range. Of course, Sean, one of the owners of Hamskea. I think that shot's high. You all can see it better than me. I can't see it. Is that one high, Sean? That one was high from Sean. Now we got Todd Mead up here. PSE shooter. So if he hit that one high, maybe it's not as far as I think it is. It sure looks far. If I had to guess, I'd say he shot it for max distance. Let's see what Todd can do. That one looked a little better.
Lower.
Tony Tazza up. 10, we're thinking for Todd's there. Of course, you all can see it. Me neither. All right, so we got Tony Tazza.
Traditional 12 spot.
Nope, didn't like that. Tony won our first tournament in Foley this year. Center 10 for Tony Tazza. Now we got Ray Young. While we're waiting for Ray, of course we're here at Camp Minden. This is owned by the Louisiana National Guard. 15,000 acres we've got out here. Beautiful facility. Another center 10 there.
Maybe.
Ray Young. So, we'll walk down here with these fellas. This is a freshly cut range. You can see here, this range did not exist before this year. So you can see all the fresh cuttings. National Guard came in with their crews, cut out all new pro ranges. All these pros this weekend are shooting ranges that no one has ever shot before. These are all brand new.
I'll say.
So you see Todd's arrow there is the one in the 12 he had called upper. So it's actually a 10.
I don't think so.
Get a look there. Sean's arrow.
And the rest are 10s.
I believe we have 3 10s and an 8 on this coyote. But yeah, the National Guard here cut out 4 new ranges just for the pros. So no advantage to anybody for having been here before. That was that's why we picked it. All right, so back here again, Senior Pro. That was Kevin Cook that was up there first. Don Kreitmeyer we got next.
Not really.
Kreitmeyer.
It's fine behind the
Got to make
stake.
sure I pronounce that correctly.
I think I got a little bit too much on him anyway, so I'm okay with that.
And we are shooting the Antelope. So the folks down here, the Louisiana National Guard, they really roll out the red carpet for the ASA. You can see this thick stuff that we're in. So we're here in Louisiana. They ran, well, let's watch. Kreitmeyer shoot here first.
That's good. Well, that's good too.
I heard it's good. So it
Making
looks
us
like
look
12
easy.
for Don. Joe Pitt up here now. You can see Joe Pitt with his unique setup of 30-inch stabilizers all round. 2 coming back, 1 out front.
All upper.
Got an upper call. And so I did a podcast with his buddy Richard Owens on that. And I played with it for a couple days, and it's real. It slows the pin movement way down, but it's a lot to maneuver. His stabilizers are just not moving. he got a 10 for Joe Pitt, just under. But yeah, those 330-inch stabilizers, if you can get used to maneuvering with it, the effect is real. But here's Jeff Hopkins, one of the biggest names in the game here, shooting a quote-unquote hunting bow. Last year's Matthews Phase 433. And he loves this thing. He just says it shoots exactly where he wants. Well, I believe he missed that one right. So what I was going to mention was the National Guard. You know, this thick stuff down here. We're in the deep south. They came out here for, I believe it was 10 days before the tournament. Every day for 10 days before this tournament with a pack of dogs to run the hogs out of here. Hogs everywhere. And so they spent time just to get them out, just so there's no conflict. You know, there's kids out here and stuff. You don't want wild hogs around. But that's the kind of stuff they do in anticipation of the ASA being out here. Kind of nice. You can tell they put in the effort and feel welcome. Let's get in here and see what we got on the Antelope.
Is that you over here, Kevin? Yeah. Let's see what he thinks.
Look at
Don's a 12. You want to look at that one too, Jeff?
Don is a 12.
Yeah, Don's definitely. Joe's a 10. I'm a 10. Jeff's a 10.
Can you write it down or call it? I see a 12.
12. I said 12.
12?
Yep. 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 I just want to make sure, let you take a peek too. That's what I saw.
I'm gonna put Don up.
Good job. Yep. No way we could call that out.
Right.
Well, we
Close
could.
call
We
there.
could. PJ, did you find
It
out
has
your
been pretty
errors
nice
yesterday?
today, though. It's been pretty good.
I did. They weren't all in one piece. All right, so that was Kevin Cook there on the 12. All right, let's keep moving down the range.
I think
The thing in front.
there is a stick in front. Yeah.
Okay, so
There we go.
now we are here,
Yeah.
obviously, with Women's Pro. And we have a range official
Yeah, that's good.
down range there. There was a stick in the way of the scoring. So you're going to see a range official pop out here a second. Tommy was just clearing that out for these archers. So
We got Kyle up here putting cameras in the middle of the woods.
It is me, right?
Yep. Well, I let
So
that last
we've
one.
got Kaylee Pettifer,
Okay.
Emily McCarthy, Mackenzie Bergman, and Graceland Chambers on this target. It is a Wolverine, so as the ladies were saying,
Yeah, there's nothing to go off of.
Is there
they
nothing?
want nothing
It's
blocking.
pretty blank.
The whole target is a scoring ring. It's so small, so they
I mean, there's arrow holes, but like high upper and
clear
left.
shot at the whole animal.
Put in there, Kaylee.
The wind, there's a pretty good wind if you head out of the trees here, but in here it's so thick, it's like dead. Zero wind. Great shooting conditions. Even lighting. No harsh shadows because of the cloud cover. Let's look at Kaylee Pettifer here.
Center, good shot.
Sounds like a 10 for Kaylee.
Good shot, though.
this is a long shot. Mackenzie Berkman up at the stake here. This is her rookie year as a pro, I believe. There was a little breeze came in. Graceland Chambers up at the stake. So what we have here is we have this row of ranges that they set up. This is B, C, and D range. We're on B range here. So we have all the pros except Open Pro. So you're not going to see Open Pro in this video because they are about... It's the better part of a mile away from us. So we've got all 5 classes, the other 5 classes here, but not Open Pro. And they're just too far away. They'll be over here tomorrow, and the Women's Pro and Senior Pro will go down to Range A. But otherwise, all the other pros are right here in this series of ranges. Thick, narrow shooting lanes.
Good shot.
Wolverine, my least favorite target.
Oh, come on.
It is just hard to see that wind just come through here. Just as I said, there's no wind down here, of course. Now it's windy. Sorry, ladies. It was dead calm in here, and now that breeze has kicked up. Not sure where it's coming from, because... Oh, I also said there's no harsh sun, and there the sun just poked through. It's going to go away. Ouch. Wrong yardage there. I think that was a miss. So Emily McCarthy is up here. So, I did check with Mackenzie. This is her 2nd year in Women's Pro. Emily McCarthy.
Thank you.
Good. Looked like a good shot.
You getting warm? I'm getting warm. The Wolverine did that. Yeah, the Wolverine made my head really hot. I love double digits. He doesn't. Why didn't you?
So as we're watching this, of course, we'll already know the scores, but let's tell you where folks are at while
But I didn't have nothing to go off of, so I don't know.
while they're shooting this target. So,
Yeah.
so right now, so we've got
Hey, can we run down there?
Kaylee Pettifer. So currently, Mackenzie Bergman is the only one on the leaderboard after 5. She is at even. Only one in this group. The leaders, you're looking across there, actually. You're going to see Brandy Martin and Sharon Wallace in this group. They currently are 2 leaders after 5 at +6. Cara Kelly +2. Melissa Kilburn. Christine Harrelson even. Erin McGladdery and Laviana, last name, I don't know her first name, are at even, and Mackenzie Bergman's at even. But that's after 5 targets. This is the first day, 5 targets. The whole thing could be completely different by the end of tomorrow. Speaking of which, there's Brandy Martin, one of our co-leaders after 5. So the big show will be Saturday, 3:45 Eastern Time. And we're going to be indoors, Bossier City Civic Center. So the finals will be indoors. So none of this outdoor weather will be in play. Of course, we will start on the CAM YouTube and Facebook channels, 3:45, and we'll start with Senior Pro, followed by Senior Known Pro. 5 o'clock Eastern Time. You can stay on those 2 channels, Facebook, YouTube, but we'll also bring in the Sportsman's channel. And we'll start with Women's Known Pro, then go to Known Pro, then go to Women's Pro, and finish up with Open Pro. That's going to be Saturday. And again, no wind, no rain, no shadows. Indoor shooting. No umbrellas blocking archers, like you see right now.
Center 10 height. A little bit to the right. To the right.
All right. So back to our group here. Another new lane. Man, I don't even know how many trees they had to cut just for this one lane. There's at least 6 back there, 7, 8. I count at least 8 trees they cut just for this lane.
Yep. Oh, sorry. Wrong one. Good. All right.
Emily, was that a 12? You called up.
It was just out.
It was just out. Gotcha. Okay, Emily's was just out there. That was a 10.
It went just under that wall.
So we're going to keep moving on down the range here. Find some other groups. We're looking for an arrow here. But let's move on.
They're old anyway, to be fair.
Hamskea On the Range. All right, so here we are on Senior Known Pro. And this range, unlike some of the others, is packed. So there's Paul Wilson right there. So we have 5 in this group to shoot.
Checking my arrow. I'm like checking my arrow to make sure it's right.
Shooting at the Bobcat. There's Real Wild. I'm not sure who's up first here.
You did put a pretty good game in.
How far is that one, Rio?
Rios.
34-3 is the Bobcat here.
Not pushing, right on the edge of it. If there's a lull in the action, it must be me up. Yeah, that's.
Nope, it's me.
So Real Wild is going to lead us off here. Rio making his comeback here after a year where he was coaching the Korean team. So he was off from competition, getting into this 3D game, shooting his Hoyt.
10 with a pretty good chance. I just can't confirm 100%. It's a good chance.
So we're calling that a 10 asterisk. Might have gotten a 12.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Michael says it is in. So here we got Paul Wilson coming up next. It is a 12 for Rio.
Want to shoot upper?
I was going to say that's a long hold. 34-yard Bobcat. But after our last range, I was talking about cutting lanes out here. So there are 3 ranges, 20 lanes per range. And on that one lane, I told you they cut at least 8 trees. So imagine that work. 60 lanes out here they had to clear in this thick stuff.
8 low, Paul.
Oh, right under.
8 low for Paul. Next up we got Jimmy Wright. This is C range, and this is a combination range between senior known pro and women's known pro. They are, both divisions are on this range, and must be quite a few shooters if we got 5 in this group. Usually 4 is our max.
Middle of it. Okay, good shot.
It's 12 for Jimmy. Next up we got Kent Stegall.
Upper. Got it.
Cracked arrows. All right, now here we go. Michael Braden. So, if you've been a fan of 3D archery, you know Michael Braden. Shot senior pro for years. Then he retired. Last year, we did not see Michael Braden. Now with the senior known pro, Michael had said that he just didn't want to judge anymore. Senior known pro class came in last year. Michael didn't shoot it, but now he's back out here, and he was one of our co-leaders after 5 targets. Michael coaches, helps out a lot of guys, helps out a lot of folks and kids. Great to see him back and back shooting at the top.
Perfect.
Good.
Nobody was watching that one. So I don't know where it went. No one had binoculars up. He doesn't look happy, so I'm guessing it did not catch the 12. So we should be going down here in a second.
Look forward to the next tournament. Next tournament, maybe.
But these 2 classes here, senior known pro and women's known pro, so they were the 2 new classes last year. They saw a good jump in competitors from last year to this year.
Nope. What's that? Nope, it's an 8 low.
And not at the expense of the others. Because in Women's Pro and Open Pro. We also saw some jumps at Foley. Now this weekend, numbers are down a bit. This is the farthest a lot of folks have to travel to. So numbers are down a little bit for this one. That's, Minden replaced the Paris, Texas shoot. We outgrew that one. We're looking across the range here at Scott Pollock.
Still a couple of clicks left.
He hit it. Son of a bitch. Tell him he can't. He did it.
So Tim Gillingham said he hit it. Son of a bee. Always count on some color from Tim Gillingham. Yeah, look at this range and look to either side of it. That's what it had looked like. And they just had to cut this lane in here.
Rio is a 12.
Thanks, buddy. Whoa. Plus 10.
Paul, 8.
Plus 6.
Yep. James.
12. Good shot.
Plus 6.
Kent.
10.
Michael B. 8.
What did Ken have?
8.
Kent was a 10.
10, okay.
Sorry.
You're good. Michael had
Michael B.
an
8.
8.
Plus 2.
Plus 2.
Got him.
Yep.
First up will be Paul.
Thank you, kind sir.
Thank you, buddy. No problem.
I appreciate it, you gentlemen.
All right, so that's going to do it for us here. Hamskea On the Range at Camp Minden. As always, if you like this style of coverage, let us know in the comments below. Appreciate you. Keep tuning in to Cam because we're going to bring you the rest of the scores on Saturday. And, of course, the big show, Pro Pressure Point Shoot Down, start 3:45 p.m. Eastern Time, Saturday.